Okay, I'm back to talking about 9 to 5s, bro. I am going in today. I'm letting y'all know the meat and potatoes. I'm gonna let y'all know what's really up with these 9 to 5 jobs, how you should really act, what's really going on. Now, listen, I am 31 years old. I've been working since I was 13 years old, 14 years old. So it's been over 15 years, over 16 years. I've been around the block. I know what I'm talking about. And one thing you got to understand about your job is you never put your well being on the line at work. You have to understand this. You are at your job to make money and go home. You're not there to make friends. You're not there to protect their merchandise. You're not there for none of that. You're there to make your money and go home. They're paying you for a job, then you go home. Now, I want to break this down the correct way because a lot of people, when I talk about this, they take it the wrong way. I don't think they understand what I'm trying to say when I say you shouldn't protect $1 billion company's merchandise, right? A lot of what I'll get is they'll say, "Oh, well, if we don't do it, then who's gonna stop these people that's stealing?" Um, and you know what? I feel that, right? But because I get it, I don't want people stealing at all. I really don't. But I just don't want to put my life on the line to stop them because it's not my job to, right? And if I'm at work and I'm working at a place and someone is stealing from that workplace, wherever it may be, and I'm on the clock and they're stealing in front of me, and I'm not a security guard and I'm not a police officer, am I saying that I wouldn't say anything? Personally, me, if someone was stealing in front of me, I wouldn't blatantly go up to them and be like, "Hey, you, stop. Put that back." I'm gonna grab the car and grab them and try to stop them. Personally, I wouldn't do that. If it were me and someone was stealing, what I would do is I would go to the security guard. I would go to whose job it was to take care of that. I would go to my manager and tell them about it, right? I wouldn't put myself in the middle of that. I wouldn't put myself on the line. You understand what I'm saying? So if I were to do that, that's how I will go about it. And I wouldn't be all boisterous about it. I would quietly go there because I value my life, right? Now, there are things that I will put my life on the line for. I will put my life on the line for my family, for my kids, for things like that. But I'm not putting my life on the line for a corporation. So what I would do is I would quietly go to the manager, like, "Yo, there's this guy. He's in aisle 3. He's stealing. That you think you should get security and tell them to stop him." I wouldn't go up to him and start yelling and scream because that's how you put your life on the line. I'm from the hood. I'm from the ghetto, right? I've seen people get hurt for stuff like that. So I've been around the block, right? So I understand these things. And that's how I would do it. I would probably go to them and quietly tell them. And the reason why I would do this, one, because I I care about my well-being, and two, because it's not my job to do that. They pay people to do that. They're paying someone to put their life on the line. They're not paying me to put my life on the line. What they're paying me for is to stock the groceries. It's to flip the burgers. It's to mop the floors. And if that's my job, then that's my job. My job isn't to stop Tyrone from stealing. My job isn't to stop Harold from shoplifting. That's not my job, right? And am I a coward? No. But do I want to put my life on the line? No. So that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is not, I'm not saying that I think we should let them get away with it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying let them get away with it. What I'm saying is I'm not putting my life on the line for it. And I don't recommend that you put your life on the line for it. I recommend you get whose job it is to put their life on the line for it because they want to do it because obviously they want to do it because they signed up for the job and they're getting paid for it. And it's their job to do it. So why not get them? Why stop someone that's walking out of the store with a cart and try to be Mr. Captain America when you could just go tell the security guard, like, hey, this guy is stealing over here. Yeah, he's about to walk out with that cart. I just saw him over there. Why don't you should go get him? Right? Right or wrong? Like, am I bugging out? Because I don't understand why people will put their well-being on the line at work. Right? I'm just there to make a check. And what another thing that goes into this is this. These corporations, they don't care about you. I don't know if you understand that, if you know what that means, but that's another reason why I wouldn't put my life on the line to stop someone walking out with a cart of groceries. Is because the corporations don't care about you. The corporations don't care about you. Let me say it one more time. The corporations don't care about you. So if you try to stop them from stealing that cart of groceries and then that person hurts you, you're not going to be praised for trying to stop them. Let's say you try to stop them and they get away, but you put their hands on the person. You'll probably get fired for trying to intervene in the first place. And if you don't get fired and you get hurt, who do you think is going to pay the medical bills? Not them. I mean, let's be professionals here. Let's really think about this. And that's why I wouldn't do it, because they don't care about you in the first place. They don't. The CEO, he's probably on a yacht drinking a martini, and they say, yeah, this employee he passed away, trying to stop this guy from stealing from the store. The CEO probably gonna go, what a dummy. Number 3,654 died. And this is what you have to understand about these corporations, is that you shouldn't put your life on the line for them for a few reasons. There's a few reasons for it. There's not just one reason. One reason is it's not your job. Another reason is they don't care about you. Number 3 is you should be minding your business. We can go into that right now. You should be minding your business at work. The only thing you should be worried about is what your assignment. You shouldn't be worried about, oh, what is Cheryl doing? What is Cheryl doing? What is Dominic doing? What is Tyrone doing? You should only be focused on yourself. What is this customer doing? Who cares what the customer's doing? I don't care. I do not care at all. Not even a little bit. Like you stocking groceries and you worried about what the customer's doing. Just stock the groceries. Why does it matter what they're doing? Why does it matter? I don't understand why it would matter. I don't get it. Why would it matter what the customer's doing? Stock the groceries. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I'm stocking groceries at wherever, one of these corporations. And someone's acting crazy, jumping up and down. These videos you see pouring milk on themselves and jumping in the milk and slipping and sliding. Why am I worried about that? What does that have to do with me? And my job. My job is to stock the green beans. Honestly, if I see that, I'm be like, I probably look at him. Oh, he's bugging. Then go back to my job. Because it don't got nothing to do with me. You should be minding your business. You shouldn't be worried about what nobody's doing, because you're just there to make a paycheck. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, but I want to move up in the company. A lot of these jobs I'm talking about are dead-end jobs. Like a lot of the corporations, they're dead-end jobs. Like you could work, you could move up maybe, but it's probably not going to happen. Like at McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell. I mean, you could be the general manager. Probably not. Why would you want to anyway? Now, I like to be specific. I don't like to I don't like what's it called? I don't like to be, you know, where I say things where absolute. Like I don't like to be absolute, right? I like to explain why I'm saying these things. And yeah, you could move up, but why would you want to? And there are jobs, don't get me wrong. Sorry if the thing is out of focus. I'm trying to get it back in focus. Don't get me wrong, there are jobs. Sorry if it's out of focus. It'll go back in focus. There are jobs where you should care about your job. Don't get me wrong. There are jobs out there where you should care about your job. Where it's good for you to care about your job. There are jobs out there where you can't mind your business to a certain extent. Like if you're a nurse or if you're a home health aide or if you're a doctor, you know what I'm saying? Or you're a truck driver on the road and you're delivering packages. There are jobs where you should care about your job and you should be worried about what's going on. I mean, if you're an Amazon driver and someone comes up to the Amazon truck with a weapon and threatens to hurt you, of course, give them the packages. But there are certain jobs where you should, still out of focus, where you should care. And there we go. It's perfect now. And when you're at these jobs, these certain jobs, like, home health aide, nurse, doctor, truck driver, things like that, where like you're taking care of someone. Like if you're taking care of someone, that's different. Of course, I would never, what's the word? I would never advocate for slacking off or doing a bad job. Like you've never heard me say that. I would never say that. I would never say slack off at a job. I would say do the job to the best of your ability, right? So like if you work at Walmart, do the job to the best of your ability. Stock the groceries as best as you can stock them. Stock the vegetables the best you can stock them. Be the best cashier you can be. Do the best you can possibly do at any job that you're working. But don't do too much. Don't do too much. Because a lot of the times it's not going to be rewarded, number one. It could be. That's why you always do the job to the best of your ability, because you could be awarded for these things. You technically could get a promotion or get a raise or something like that. So you should always do the job to the best of your ability. But I wouldn't do too much. Like if your job is to stock, you shouldn't be worried about what I'm doing on the cashier, right? So you shouldn't be trying to correct the cashier if you're stocking the grocery. Let's worry about ourselves, right? But always do the job to the best of your ability. And understand that, some jobs are worth more than others. I'm not saying that if you work at one of these places, you're not worth anything. What I'm saying is there are certain jobs where you go home at night and what you did mattered. I'm going to just keep it real with you. There are certain jobs where you go there and what you did didn't matter. And you probably even hurt some people. Like if you work at Taco Bell, if you go home, you actually hurt some people. Like I used to work at Chick-fil-A, right? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And when I came home at night when I was working there, I felt bad. Because not only what I was doing not only with what I was doing was unfulfilling, but it was also detrimental to society. And you're probably like, what do you mean it's detrimental to society? I'm going to tell you why working at Chick-fil-A is detrimental to society. And I'm going to just keep it real. Because their food is unhealthy. Chick-fil-A isn't healthy. It's bad for you. Fast food is bad for you in general. So if you're working at a fast food restaurant, it's bad for you. That's why I felt unfulfilled and I felt like I was hurting people. I probably gave somebody a chicken sandwich. They went home and ate it and had a heart attack because of that chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A that they add with all these type of dope and all this other stuff they put in that burger. It's a dope sandwich. And I just felt unfulfilled. But yeah, basically, there are certain jobs where you go there, and there are certain jobs where you feel fulfilled. Like the job that I'm at now, it's a fulfilling job. It's a good job. I'm taking care of people. I can come home at night and go, I actually helped someone today. Right? I can actually care about the job. Right? So there are jobs out there like that. And once you find one, if you find one, you'll be good. And I'm doing YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, stuff like that. And so what did we go over today? Let's go over what we went over today. Don't put your well-being at risk at work. Mind your business at work. Understand that there are jobs out there that are dead-end jobs. And there are jobs out there that will make you feel fulfilled. And going into jobs knowing this stuff is going to make you, be prepared for what they have in store for you. Because they have a lot in store for you. You know what? I was going to end the video now, but I'm going to keep going. Because I just thought of something. I'm probably going to make this like a 25-minute video. Whatever. So let's talk about workplace gossip for a minute. Now, this goes into worrying about yourself. But in the workplace, people like to talk about each other. And I'm going to keep it real with you why they do this. Because I've been working for 17, 18 years. So I know why they do this. I never done it myself. I still don't. It's stupid. But in the workplace, these people, they have nothing else but to talk about each other. They've been demoralized. They've been institutionalized to a certain extent. They think that this is the end all be all. And they have nothing else to do but to talk about you. The guy that's just in there making his money, minding his business. They don't like that. They don't like when you're there to just make your money and mind your business. They want to talk about how you walk, how you talk, how you act. They don't like the way you stock the green beans. They don't like the way you put the boxes in the box stabilizer, whatever you want to call it, the box crumbler. They just want to talk about you. And they want to get under your skin because they want you to join this cult that they're in. And the best thing you can do, the smartest thing you can do is to never get involved in that workplace gossip. That's the best thing you could possibly do is be too good for them. Be too good to talk about them. I'm too good to get involved in your pettiness. I'm too great for that. I'm better than you. I'm not doing that. I'm the bigger person. Right? And when you do this, you don't give them any ammunition Because when you come back at them, you're giving them ammunition to go farther. You're giving them ammunition to come back at you harder. But if you just mind your business, then you don't have to worry about any of that. It goes into minding your business at work. Don't talk about people. Don't worry about people. Just go in, clock out, and then live your life. I think there's a movie, it's called Severance, right? Now I've just seen clips of the movie, but basically the premise of the movie, I might be mistaken with a different show, but the premise of the movie is they go into work, and when they're at work, they just worry about work because they've been severed from their brain has been severed or something like that, and they're just worrying about work when they're at work. And when they're out of work, they don't even remember when they were in work because they just worry about their outside life. That's how it should be. It should kind of be like Severance in a way. You should just be focused on work when you're at work. And you should just be focused on outside when you're outside. That's another thing. Leave work at work. That's why I told you. Leave work at work. Because your work has no business seeping into your outside life. It has no business going into what you do outside of work. You should, once you clock out, that should be it. That should be it. Your phone should be off. You're not taking any calls. You don't care what happens there. It's none of your business. It's none of my business what happens when I leave work. It's none of my business. Like throughout all my working career, I would come into work. I swear to God, I would come into work, and then people would tell me what happened when I wasn't at work, like I care or something. Oh, when you weren't here, this happened. Okay, and I don't like. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. What do you want me to tell you? I don't care. That happened when I wasn't here. And even if it happened while I was here, I still don't care. But yeah, just keep these things in mind. I'm going to start doing these videos a lot more because they were pretty popular. I'm going to try to keep them PG-13 because YouTube is very, what's the word? Gestapo when it comes to this stuff. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.